I'm Chris Coates. I'm the owner of the Wedge and Wheel. We're a cut-to-order artisan cheese shop and cheese bar in Stillwater, Minnesota. A truly special pairing is really awesome because it's taking wine and cheese, which are two really pure, simple, and honest expressions of where they're made, of the soil, of the water, of the animals, of the grape. And there's not a lot that gets in the way other than the hand of the maker. People come in and say, so I need some cheese to go with some wine we're having tonight. And when we ask what kind of wine they're having, it's often no more specific than, well, probably something white, maybe something red. So they're not too fussy about it. They drink red wine, but that's about the extent of it. So we try to get them into that, what are you drinking? And if not, then we just switch over to find cheese that they like. Because at that point we realize they're not too worried about the pairing, but we might say, this would be really good with a red, or this would be really good with a white. We'll have them try a few things, find what they like, and then I hope that myself or the staff will usually take the time and then give them a recommendation about something that they could buy at the bottle shop. This is simply Parmesan, Parmigiano Reggiano from Italy. This is my desert island cheese. Since we opened, it's always been my favorite in the case, and as far as I'm concerned, it'll be the one Parm that we always sell. But it is Parmigiano Reggiano, and so for pairing with it, this is an aged cheese. It's more than a couple of years old. It's got a very concentrated flavor. It's salty, it's sweet, it's crunchy, it's got a lot going on. So you're gonna want a wine that can keep up with that in terms of body. You can go a lot of different directions. I love Northern Italian food in general and wines. This is Nebbiolo. This is a young Nebbiolo. It's bright, it's acidic, holds up just fine with this. A cheese like this would take a bottle of good 10-15 years of age or more as well. The more concentrated the cheese, the more concentrated the flavor. This is Spanish Manchego. Sheep's milk. Very nutty, it's got a little bit of sweetness to it. This is something that could get crushed by a really big wine, whether it was white or red. We like to recommend something that plays well with sheep's milk, and that's a fruitier red, something with some good body to it. The Spanish do blends really, really well. One of our customer favorite wines is, in fact, it's the one that's been on the list since we opened, people won't let us take it off, is a blend of Tempranillo and Cabernet and Merlot. So we talked about salty and sweet, just like salted caramels and sea salt and chocolate. Salty, big flavors. We want something sweet, and this is such a creamy, thick textured cheese. I wanted those bubbles too to scrub it out. So something like a Moscato. This is from Asti in Italy. So you're going to get a very sweet, young white wine, and it's a very effervescent wine. So you got all that carbonation to help scrub the fat. It also just melds really well, softens the salt, plays up all of the nice sweet characteristics of the milk from this particular cheese. You learn something new about the cheese or something about the wine, and you appreciate them in a way that you couldn't have done individually. It's a pretty special moment.